The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
I don't know if this is real, but it could be. A friend of mine, the noted thriller author Ted Bell, has sent me a note that has an attachment. It's been going around the internet. You might have seen it, and it could be a hoax. I don't know. But even if it is so close to reality, it could be true. It is a reproduction, actually a photostat copy of a letter to the editor from January 17th of this year in Beaufort, North Carolina. And it is... there's no name attached to it, just proud to be an American. But I want to read this to you. Again, it could be an internet hoax, but if not, it's for real. And if it is a hoax, it's close enough that you could see something like it in your paper in a letter to the editor. To the editor, Beaufort, North Carolina. That doesn't mean it's the paper there. This guy could be writing in New York Times, who knows, although I doubt it because it's long. Republicans and so-called conservatives are at it again. They're claiming that the Constitution gives people the right to have guns without the permission of the government. If that were true, then how could New York and Chicago have laws against guns? We Democrats are sick and tired of Republicans constantly using the Constitution to cover up their true plans, which are to make us all afraid of everybody else. Our great president came from a civilized part of the country where there is a strict gun control law, and he is only trying to bring the benefits of that more modern way of living to the rest of us. I don't know the exact statistics, but I'm quite certain that Chicago is a lot safer than Morehead City when it comes to gun violence. Morehead City's North Carolina. But do Republicans and conservatives listen to the voice of reason? No, of course not. All they want to do is whine and complain about how gun control and wealth distribution violate the Constitution, as if the Constitution were all that great anyway. There are a lot of things that need to be changed about the Constitution, I'd say, and President Obama needs to change it. The Republicans are just trying to stand in the way because the president is black. They even dared to question whether he was born in this country. And I think all it demonstrates that the Constitution needs to be amended when it comes to the qualifications for being president. Right now, it says that a person has to be 35 years old and be a natural-born citizen. Wait till you hear what's coming, folks. And I'm telling you, if this is, does this not sound like it be written by a real live idiot Democrat? Wait till you hear what's coming next. This person's upset with the constitutional requirement for the presidency that you have to be at least 35 and be a natural-born citizen. Well, that's obviously unfair because there are a great many otherwise qualified people who can't run for president because their mothers had to have a C-section. But because the Constitution was written 100 years ago, nobody even thought of the discrimination that will result from a doctor having to deliver a baby in this unnatural way. Now that we Democrats are in control of the government, that's just one more thing that we should change in our drive to make life fair. Please withhold my name because I don't want to get crank calls. Proud to be a Democrat. So, according to this wizard in Beaufort, North Carolina, if your mother had you via C-section, you are SOL, baby. You can't be president because that's not natural born. Okay, the Snopes fact-checker site says that letter to the editor is real, and it's gone viral. It's more than 12,000 comments to that letter. But what the Snopes people say is it was almost certainly written as a spoof rather than an earnest letter from a Democrat. So it's real, but it can't possibly be real. Nope, they don't give out the guy's name. It's got to be a guy making fun of them, but it's a real letter. Sorry, Snopes.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.